Uh, Tales of Barb is sponsored by the original Bob's Pickle Potion #9 sports drink. Drink prior to exercising to help prevent muscle cramping, or drink during exercise to help stop muscle cramps.
Whoa. Just
Yep.
don't be cramping because
It
you're
never
drinking that
cramp.
pickle potion.
Yeah.
Never cramping.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to
Did-
Tales of Harbor. I'm Wordsy, and I'm gonna be your DM for this one. I'm joined by my lovely friends, Public Opinion,
Hello.
B Drops,
Hello.
and Action Shakespeare.
They're flanking me and I'm coming in from the center.
Do you guys have more pickle potion commentary?
I would love to have some pickle potion so that I may have more commentary.
Sponsor us, Bob.
I have about 40 of them. We're supposed to be playing a tabletop game, guys, so let's do that part.
All right, everybody drink your pickle potions. It's time to go.
Oh, God. Why would you do this to me? I'm so impressionable.
You already drank one. Stop.
So, if you have not heard, this is Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA here on the internet. We will be performing such feats of fancy dice rolling and drama that few other have ever tried before us. To that end, we return to Kodo Academy, a school for the people of this world who are extraordinary, some might say.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I think we can return where we last left off. As I expel pickle potion.
I was gonna say, stop drinking that pickle potion and get in the roll 20.
I'm in the roll 20.
You are now.
As we last left off, Victoria was in a heated argument and detention with Jewel, her brother's current paramour, and the two of them in this argument, it reached a fever pitch, to which Victoria then challenged Jewel to a duel.
Thanks for the suggestion, Zelen.
Bars. While they were doing this, Daisy was in the midst of more school shenanigans and learning about things from various students and teachers. And Zelen was experiencing a mostly normal day of school, but also inquiring about the upcoming challenge for the school spirit spirit period. I said a week. It's probably been more than 7 days, right? Where there will be a trivia competition about popular culture, and Dylan took it upon herself to learn about some popular culture and even set up a little data sorts with Tiffany and a couple other people to go through some pop culture movies and TV shows and stuff before the day of the event.
I think only Farah joined.
Yes. People were invited, but only Farah was like, sure. Because Farah might be having times at school that aren't great. But Farah's times at school that aren't great aren't our current focus. No, we are in a small room where Victoria Lark sits across from Jewel. And Victoria, she looks at you incredulously as you kind of loudly proclaim, "I challenge you to a duel." Excuse me?
A duel. A fight.
No, I under fucking stand what you're talking about. Why would I fight you?
Because we're hashing shit out. What the?
Okay, fine, I get it, but if you're There it is. If you're gonna choose to fight me, I forgot where I was from for a second.
Really glad you remembered. All right.
I listen. You just struck me with it out of left field. Like I'll fucking fight you and wipe the floor with you, on one condition. You never talk to Christopher again.
What? Fuck you. You don't get to decide that.
Those are my terms.
Just like I don't get to tell you you can't talk to him.
I suppose we can determine what the winner receives afterwards.
Fuck you. That's not how wages work.
How are you supposed to know?
What do you mean? How am I supposed to know? You make your wagers before the fight, and the outcome of the fight determines who gets what.
I'm surprised you knew that much, honestly.
You seem to be surprised by a lot of fucking shit lately.
She kind of throws her hands up and just says, "Fine. If you want to go through the rigmarole of getting a teacher and sanctioning the duel and whatever, I don't care. Name the time, name the place. I'll wipe you, and then we can we can decide whatever wages you want. I really don't care. I just need you to stop being such a selfish, awful bitch."
Oh, Angie. I'm not trying to make wagers here. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck your deal is.
My deal is that you make Chris unhappy, uncomfortable.
And my deal is, well, fuck, I don't get what your deal is. You're here saying you're worried about him being uncomfortable, but also, like, saying that I can't talk to him? That's pretty fucked up, isn't it?
If you're the thing that makes him uncomfortable, doesn't it stand to reason that if you remove from the situation, that goes away?
He can make his own fucking choices, and if he doesn't want to talk to me, he can stop talking to me.
I think I'm going to make that decision myself, and I'm going to stop talking to you now. I'll see you later.
I take it she's leaving already.
She goes to get up to leave, and
Hey, still on detention.
Carl Mann is at the door, and he goes, "What's going on here, ladies?"
You're a teacher, right?
Yeah, I am a teacher. Yeah.
Set up a duel.
Excuse me. Well,
A duel. The fight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you the only two entrants in the duel?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll get this all squared away. And where will this be taking place?
I don't know. Where the fuck do these go? Dylan had a duel, and they seem to have a designated spot for that shit.
The duel participants will decide a time and place for the duel to occur. There it is.
Whatever's open tonight. I don't give a fuck.
I know. How about the stadium? Carl looks at you, Victoria.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. Well, the terms are set. Is there any sort of extra curricular activity here? Any bets, wagers, anything going on?
No.
Jewel looks at you and kind of squints her eyes. Yeah, no, there isn't. Okay then. Well, I'll see you two at the stadium. Say an hour after class is in for the day.
Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Wait, I thought classes were already over.
They are.
Okay, so it's like immediately right now.
Yeah, it's coming up in like 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head over to the stadium and I'll see you guys there. Jules says, she doesn't say much. She just kind of scoffs and kind of flicks her hair back and sits back down. Just kind of gets on her phone.
Victoria is a little confused. Like, the teacher just left. We don't have to stay here.
If the teacher doesn't come back, we're legally allowed to leave.
Yeah.
Do you leave? Do you say anything?
Victoria looks at her and is like, what, are we walking together or something?
No, I'm leaving after you leave. I don't want to walk with you.
Whatever, fine.
As you leave the room, there's some hangers in the hallway who are just who have kind of heard all of this yelling, and they're like, "Ooh, a duel!" and they start texting people. So you're expecting some people might show up. While Victoria's heading on the way to the duel, Zelen, what are you up to?
Is anybody gonna tell Zon about this duel?
Nobody around you at the moment.
All right. Well, I guess she's studying media.
Okay.
She's got a notepad open. She's taking notes,
Sick.
identifying themes, trying to figure out authorial intent, and what.
Where you? Okay.
Sorry.
Where are you doing this?
I guess probably Timone's room.
Okay. While you are like taking notes and like making note of like, you know, oh, this theme makes sense because it follows this event, this framing kind of signifies X, Y, or Z. Timony every so often goes, "Oh, that hat is actually a pretty cool prop," and he like gives more fan detail rather than like narrative work or character work detail to anything you might be watching.
I see. I do enjoy the craft that they put into these. It's a lot of hard work to create the worlds and the people in them.
Oh yes, I bet you film crews like do a lot of stuff. I don't know much about it myself, but it's pretty cool. I is there anything you wanted to watch next?
Let's see what's next on the list.
Do you have
right.
anything? Does Zon have a list she wants to watch next? Because I do have a thing.
Yeah, so we had Dragon Cube.
Yes.
We had Quest of Chairs.
Oh yes, Quest of Chairs. I liked coming up with these on the spot.
Some White Mirror.
Yeah, White Mirror.
Some Shine.
I know. Don't forget Star Power Wrestling. How about oh, you know what? You know what's on HBO? The First of Us just got an adaptation. It's pretty good.
Yes, that is on the list.
I think we should watch it. I haven't seen the first episode yet, so pretty cool.
All right. That should give a bit of an introduction to things, so I can at least make an educated guess if it comes up in the quiz.
Yeah. Oh, and Farah would be here too as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think she doesn't talk a lot, but she is enjoying the company. She's laughing at jokes, smiling the screen whenever something interesting or funny happens. I think I think it doesn't take but like a half an hour in to the first episode of The First of Us, where Joe and
God.
where Joe and Melody are kind of going through the first steps of, you know, zombie apocalypse stuff. Like it is the turn. This is a story of how the first zombie begins to spread, and the fallout of that as it grows exponentially.
So Joe's the zombie.
No, Joe is immune to the zombie. But that's something that gets revealed much later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry, spoilers for The First of Us.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I mean, it was a video game like 10 years ago.
you
so,
you
like,
could
if you
probably
haven't
have caught
played
up.
Sorry.
But no, yeah. I think about 30 minutes into this, you guys are listening to this TV and stuff, and there's, you know, the sound of entertainment. But what you don't hear is the sound of students, other of peers that you might have gotten used to in the past couple of days. Like, nobody is outside of the room, which is odd. I would like, Zelen, if you would, to make some sort of like notice or perception check for me as well.
Alrighty.
Because we'll see.
Can I add knowledge detection on this one?
I think so, absolutely. I think that is a perfectly reasonable thing to add.
Alright. And of course, the bonus from the Woogle glass.
Yeah, gotta use your Google Glass.
Google, is there anyone outside my house?
There are one peoples outside of your house.
Though technically
Oh.
that only applies to looking with my eyes, so perhaps that actually doesn't apply in this case.
If it's looking with your eyes, I think very specifically in this case it would, because
Alright.
of what is happening. I have to be vague before the story is revealed.
Yeah.
That's 10.
A 10. Okay. With a 10, I think like something outside. We see something outside of Zelen's vision begin to take shape as Zelen is focused on learning, becoming an expert in the field of popular culture. But outside of Zelen's field of vision, through Timony's window, beyond like the tree line around this little dormitory area, lights in the stadium begin to light up. The quiet chant of students who are all gathering together because they heard there was going to be another duel so soon from the last one. And a whole bunch of charged air as excitement begins to build. I don't think Zelen sees this, but nonetheless does experience a whole bunch of more popular culture things. So Zelen, that bonus you get to questions you might not know, add an extra d6 to it.
Okay, that brings it to a total of 4.
Perfect. That might be very helpful soon. While the air is charged and Zelen is busy learning, Daisy, what are you up to tonight?
I don't know. You know, whatever.
That's fair.
That depends.
No, it's fair. It's fair. Like you're as faculty, you would have probably been told there's a duel going on.
Alert.
Yeah.
Duel.
Um,
Incoming duel.
would you be of a mind to attend?
If it were anyone else's name, no. But if the names of the duel participants are on the screen or whatever,
I think you would have. I think like just one of the teachers would have swung by your office, and just been like, "Hey, it's Andrelphus, the demon. You just see a horse face kind of inch its way into your. Oh hey, two girls that got detention earlier are gonna come. They're gonna duel. It's gonna be pretty apparently crazy. It's two pretty powerful students, I hear.
what? Wait. Like detention today?
Yeah. One of the newer kids and one of the girls from last year.
Ah. Oh. I guess I'll go down to see it.
Oh, hey, okay, cool. I'll save you a seat. You want any popcorn or nachos?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, two nachos for me. You just hear plapping of human hands and feet on like linoleum. I like Andrelphus. Got an awful.
What a creature.
Got an awful body. But Daisy, yes, you're gonna make your way down to the stadium.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Poker came up.
Eh, gotta play some.
Well, you don't think you're allowed to have 6 cards in a poker hand?
Oh yeah, by pure numbers, right?
Street rules.
I'm winning.
Look,
Read them
it's
and
like-
weep.
It's possible to. Oh no, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, Johnny 5 aces. Anyway, I forgot the number of cards in the hand. Right, Daisy is gonna, I guess, rush over there.
Okay.
She doesn't know when it's starting. It's probably starting any minute. She's
Well,
gotta
as you begin running
never
over,
supervise.
attention, students. Carl Man here.
Yeah.
You're outside the stadium, Daisy. You hear Carl Man's voice on the like the loudspeaker. So we got a rip roar here tonight. Got one, Mrs. Schul. No given last name.
Weird.
We didn't think that one through. That's okay.
And we got
But
one.
we gotta bill it this way.
And we got one Victoria Lark. When Jules' name is called, there's a sizable cheering section from a bunch of people who like the popular girl. A bunch of rowdy crush ball players are like, and Victoria, when your name comes up, a bunch of people who saw your performance, they're like, oh hey yeah, fuck yeah, they remember you.
That was a reaction.
We
Also, I said crickets only because my headphones cut out and I thought there was just literally silence.
Jesus Christ.
That
I
would
was
be
like,
so funny.
damn, cold. Nobody
Yeah,
knows. this
cold
bit.
crowd over here. Yeah, you don't have to love Victoria, but I'm sure someone hates Jewel. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You do hear a boo for both participants. Constantine.
Is it Hunter and okay?
It's Constantine the Albatross boy who's just like, boo! This is awful! And he's just screeching. Hunter is torn. He doesn't know who to cheer for.
Oh,
because he had
Both
a.
Yes.
of these people steal Chris from me.
Well, they do.
Maybe they'll destroy each other.
Maybe they'll kill each other.
Maybe they'll fuck each other up. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
All right.
You also you all I guess you also hear a pretty loud booing section from Landon Brandon and Tara Cook.
Whatever.
For who?
For both of them.
Yeah, okay.
They're just here to be assholes.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's always some.
Uh,
So
Oh.
We sit next to them somehow.
while this announcement is happening, Victoria, as you step out onto the field, Jewel is like standing across from you, wearing like the same shit she was wearing in class. She's like got a big fluffy socks on and a skirt with like heart patterns and shit on it. Nails like an inch maybe too big, and full face of makeup. She is just chewing bubblegum while looking at a hand mirror. She kind of like glances over at you, scoffs, and then keeps looking while Carl Man continues. Did you change for this?
not yet.
Okay. Carl continues. All right, so this will be a one-on-one competition. No other participants. Nobody submitted any before the competition, so good job, good ladies. Proud of you. Do our participants have any final words before the Fight Fest goes on?
Victoria takes a moment to look over the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
kind of graciously. You can see that she takes some comfort in being in a setting such as this.
Sure.
And she can appreciate a a crowd, an audience. And she looks over them fondly before looking back towards Jewel,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "You know, when you're given a good spot to speak your mind, you'd be surprised how easy it comes. Even if you try not to, something about a stage just makes people honest."
As you say that, she looks at you and goes, "Honest? I'm sorry." She laughs loudly. We're talking about honesty. And then she also looked towards the crowd. Hey everyone, did you know that Miss Victoria Locke here came to the school probably stalking her brother after horribly ripping their family apart? As she projects this out, she is going to make a little bit of a like performance check. With the real
Oh, I
dice.
hear the jangle.
She's going to get an 8. As she just kind of goes, she continues, I personally think that's deplorable. I think hurting people like that is, how would one say, subhuman. And I think that it's up to honest people like yours truly to remind people like her that you can't do that to people. And she throws her hand mirror down, and like you can see like the earth swallows it as she like kind of fans her fingers.
Road. I was going to laugh at the idea that she just threw her hand mirror on the floor and it broke in a million pieces. Good thing she had a plan. Oh, jeez. Okay. Live Daisy Bunsen reaction.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
Daisy might text Zelen about what's happening.
Hey, we're to FaceTime, but she doesn't turn the phone around.
Salad, look.
Holy shit! You seeing this? No.
Daisy,
Zelen, you seeing the shit right now?
Zelen, look! Oh my God!
Oh god, no! Oh, it's so horrible.
They
I
managed.
can't even describe it.
Yeah. I'll continue if Daisy doesn't want to do anything. Does she?
I guess yes. With confirmation of Victoria's presence in a fight, she should probably just would keep Zelen informed at the very least.
Okay.
I know she's having a little night in.
All right.
She did say she was busy for Daisy. Did all right. I'm remembering Daisy did kind of want to make plans tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. The meeting was for later.
Yes, there's a
and-
meeting later.
Yeah. So she knows that Zelen has claimed to be busy. And this is apparently what Victoria is doing.
So Daisy are you just texting Zelen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of just letting you know.
Zelen, you receive a message from Daisy that there's something going down in the stadium involving Victoria and Jewel. Victoria, what are you up to?
A duel.
A duel. A
She'll
duel.
specify.
Sorry.
I like to keep it juicy.
Yeah, better come and see this.
Oh, Zelen, check this shit
Don't
out.
spoil the surprise.
Zelen, you'll never guess what happened.
Zelen, you're gonna want to see this.
Victoria closes her eyes and takes the accusation until Jewel is finally finished,
Mm.
and then Victoria takes to the sky in her transformation
Mhm.
and sort of stances herself in the air above Jewel. Oh, how long am I allowed to yell?
You're
Just time for a speech.
go off, yeah.
Yeah, all right. You know, I'm getting really fucking sick of people accusing me of abandoning my family and breaking my family apart. But of course, everyone decided that everything was all my fault, like always. Like they know any fucking thing about it. Sure, yeah, I left home, and I didn't look back. But they abandoned me years before I left. Not physically, but emotionally. Even Chris stopped talking to me. Nobody gave a shit about what I wanted. Nobody listened to a single thing I said. Every second of my day was planned and monitored, and I was shipped from one school to another, miles and miles away from home, until they decided that they wouldn't take me anymore. And when I finally made one friend in the whole world, she died so my dad could save his company a few pennies? I was already totally, completely alone.
So you rise into the air and you begin to scream, releasing emotions that have possibly been inside for more than a little bit. I think as Victoria begins to change, there's a look of confusion on your opponent's face. I'm gonna give you the opening volley here, Victoria. What do you do?
God, okay. Well, she did challenge Jewel to a fight, so
Yeah.
I guess she's got to throw a punch eventually.
Sure.
Narratively speaking,
Yes.
could I throw a battle cry into this
Oh,
yell?
absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Roll that against her defense, please.
Neki Basara yelled at Wev.
9.
A 9, okay. She got a 12. So you scream, and this yell kind of reverberates. The ground rips up as you yell. Some of the Crossroad players are like, "Fuck, that's our field." And Jewel is taken aback by this, but she is not caught off guard. She raises a wall of earth where you can see like impurities and stones and stuff kind of like form a big barrier around her, and your shout breaks it apart. But she just kind of like looks determined now. Now that she's like in the fight. She looks at you and says, "Bull fucking ho," and then she just
Whoa! Oh,
Sorry about your damn look.
she lifts a big piece of chunk of like earth out of the ground and then hucks it at you, Victoria.
Sucks to suck.
What a dig! Wow.
I'm sorry. Sometimes things get heated, y'all. Okay, so she is going to use fucking smash. Okay, so
Can I roll mental defense? Just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe in her next attack. She is going to roll smash as this huge chunk of earth just comes flying at you. You need to beat a 10. As she just goes, "You think other people haven't had problems?"
12.
Nice. Yeah. This huge piece of rock comes at you. How do you avoid it?
As it comes towards her, she simply teleports to the other side.
You appear on the other side, and she looks surprised. And as she's like, "Oh, someone else is strong here." What do you do next?
What the fuck? You don't get to look down on my truth when you come here spewing all this shit at me. What's your story then?
Is this another attack? Or is it just a genuine question?
I think this will just be a genuine question.
You don't. Okay, so you don't attack, and I think you can definitely hear Victoria saying. Jules maybe not as loud, because she doesn't have the built-in speaker. But
Here, everybody, let me trauma dump on this whole audience.
As you are floating above her, she kind of looks at the ground below her, and she like clenches her fist. Her nails on her on like her 8 fingers, they snap against her palm, and they land in the ground, and you see the earth begin to shift and shake, and then it rockets up, and she like flies up with it, until she's a little like she's about level with you, and she says, I met someone who was struggling, and then someone else came and tried to hurt them. And when she reaches level with you, the pillars of rock begin to like rise out, and they come to like crush you. Roll a defense roll for me. She only
I did get a 5.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Meets it. So yeah. Do you teleport again, or do you like just stop it another way?
I'm gonna say she uses her arms to push them back.
Ooh, yeah. Your spectral arms just catch the pillars. Um, and she is like staring daggers at you while like just kind of surfing on Earth. Um,
So what? You mad because you wanted to play the hero or something?
I'm mad because someone I really care about is hurting, and I think you're the fucking problem. Uh, um, can you roll a mental defense roll for me now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that is only an 8.
An 8. Okay. Well,
Oh no.
it's
Oh no, the
it's
pain.
it's possible to. Okay, 6. Yeah. Um, like you see her like jewelry kind of shimmer and glow, and then you begin to see images of like Christopher first coming to Kodo Academy. Um, a new place. While still probably a little self assured, there's people here that he didn't know. There are people here who have uh, certain expectations based on their knowledge of the Lark family, and meeting Christopher maybe was a little different. Um, there are suppositions. There's conjecture and rumor that is bandied about, uh, and then there are people who Chris comes to, meet and talk to and care about and form connections with. Some of them are less than ideal, but some of them seem to be genuine. And this assault was to like catch you off of guard with like this sudden burst of positive imagery. But I think you snap out of whatever this is quickly enough to realize she has made a bunch of distance, and she has like brought up more earth to like there's holes all over the field. You are surrounded in all directions, uh, and she is about to PK Starstorm you. Um,
Ah!
uh, you'll need to defend yourself in some way, likely, as you see tears rolling down her face, and she unleashes a surprise attack. She's taking an extra action and burning a bunch of her stamina for this. Well, her health now. Um, what do you do?
Um, can I flavor text an attack
Sure,
if I'm not pointing it at an opponent?
of course.
Can I like Tesla coil black bolt at the varying debris?
Absolutely. Uh, roll me that attack. I'm gonna roll her defense and use that as like a goal for you to hit. Wow, a 3.
Uh, well, I guess we both rolled bad, but I got a 5. So
Success. Yeah, no. Just describe this visual for me. Like, there's a bunch of rocks and Hellzone grenade is floating around you, but it's all earth. How do you dispose of this debris?
I'm like using the arms a lot lately, so I'm going to say Victoria has freed her many arms from the pillar attack now, and she shoots them out. They elongate and they erratically sharpen and grow into her black bolt attack in every direction and move out and attack all the debris that is hurtling towards her.
Okay. So your arms like spread out, turn into the bolts, just hitting everything. I'm thinking of Macross now because of the lasers that split and go in all the directions.
Fuck yeah.
Fingies.
You see like all this debris begin to fall, and it is charged with your electricity, and Jewel looks a little crushed, like mascara's running down her face now, because that was just about everything she had, and you can kind of tell because she's breathing very heavily. She might be a sprinter, not a distance runner. And as this rage kind of is still within her, but she can't do much about it. She looks up at you and she just mouths the word "why," and then she clenches her fist, and those little bits of rock that you broke, she like tries to gather together for one more attack. But something else happens.
Oh no.
A metal plate flies out like above where like the largest of this debris was starting to gather together, and just lets out a little shock of electricity, and it all crumbles apart. And you see Christopher has jumped down to the field and is kind of like panting on his hands and knees with that same device that he was using during the race to kind of like contribute, and he kind of wipes his brow and goes, looks at the two of you and waits for one of you to make another move.
While they're still kind of up in the air and relatively out of earshot, Victoria is going to settle a little closer to Jewel. And she'll speak a bit softer to her, I guess, not just screaming out at the arena. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. My family loved me, but I was nothing but a miserable failure. I couldn't change what I am, but I wasn't able to convince them of anything either. I would have gone back in an instant if I knew things would be different. But I don't know why anyone would think that I wanted to hurt anybody. But I decided that I'm not going to make my brother fend for himself alone ever again. And he knows that if he doesn't want to talk to me, all he has to do is tell me. I don't think having more people in his life that care about him is bad.
Victoria, if you would be so kind as to roll me a persuasion roll.
I was going to laugh so hard if you said defense roll, like she was going to stab her in the back.
if she just like had a rock in her, a knife in her hand, and was like, "Gotcha." No.
Yeah.
You roll me a persuasion roll. Your difficulty is going to be an 8.
Can I add passion and charismatic to this?
Absolutely. This is a pretty heartfelt speech, I think.
That's a 25.
Goes the dud.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Jewel will now die for Victoria.
Yeah, okay.
Social link 9 in an instant.
You say these words to Jewel, who is kind of wobbling on her like pillar of rock.
Victoria holds a hand out for her to take to stabilize her.
She looks at your hand. She looks down at Christopher, who is looking a little less nervous than he was before, but kind of like, what? I'm not up there. I don't know what they're saying. And she grabs a hold of your hand. I guess. I guess you're more honest than I first thought.
Big old grin.
And as she says that, she kind of looks down. Now I need some oranges, or I'm going to pass out.
Oh, fuck. All right, Victoria's gonna try to carry her down.
Okay. While you were carrying her down, like kind of coming down from the fight, Zelen.
I'm
Yeah,
Sally Zelen.
so when Zelen got the text,
Mhm.
she opened up Timmy's window and jumped out.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god!
What floor are they on?
So-
Broke my window.
Timmy's like, oh yeah, so this is Wendy Amber Jones, and he's, oh yeah, where's Zelton go?
Victoria's having a duel.
Oh, halfway out the window. You leave Farah and Timothy behind as you hop out the window. Motor your way to the stadium. The lights,
Alright.
the glamour is in full effect. As you come up the entrance ramp there, you do see Victoria kind of helping Jewel down.
So, does this mean I win?
She looks at you and says, "Fucking no."
What? Oh, come on.
Resume the fight.
Do I look incapacitated to you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if I dropped you.
This is bullshit.
If you fucking drop me right now, I'd be so bad at you. As you descend, Christopher goes, Victoria, Joel. Oh God. Okay. Guys. Okay. Real quick, Joel, are you okay? And she goes, yes. Chrisikins, I.
Live Victoria reaction.
I am. I just need some oranges. Your sister's tough. She is. He like motions to like take over her like care. Do you relinquish the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. He puts her arm over his shoulder. Okay. So hey, I kind of ran over the second I heard this was happening. I was busy with some other things, but do you have time to meet back at the pier after like tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to put Jewel back in her dorm. I just, when you can, I'll be there.
Yeah, okay.
He looks at you and says, sorry, and then walks off with Jewel.
The moment he says that, she goes through a bit of a face journey thinking, wait, what did he say that for? I don't get it. And then she suddenly realizes, wait, how long was he here? How much of that did he hear?
It's unclear. Zelen, you see Chris leaving as Victoria's left alone in the middle of the field. And Carl Man says, "Okay, looks like it'll be a no contest. No contest, everybody."
Oh, I still think I won that.
You hear some people go, "This is bullshit."
Literally just the fucking yeah.
Did
We
they
want
not
to
have-
finish. Get the commissioner out
start
here.
counting,
Restart
ref.
the match. Yeah.
you hear Tara going, "What the fuck? Kill her! She's weak."
God.
You will spare your enemy. Boy.
So, Zelen, do you head up to Victoria.
Absolutely.
Your friend has just pretty much won a duel, but Victoria, you see Zalin approach from the entranceway of the field.
Oh, hey. Detention
Oh.
was weird.
I guess so. What? So I see you challenged Jewel to a duel, and you
Bars.
seem very unharmed. Congratulations.
She is beaming and grinning. Yeah, well, you know. Guess she just didn't know what she was up against. uh, were you up to something? You see the whole show?
No, I came as soon as I heard, but I guess I missed it. I was
Ah.
watching media with Timony and Farah.
I was consuming media.
It was delicious. Oh, she goes to check the time in regards to how soon the meeting would be, if she would recommend that Zelen go back to Timony and Farah or not.
I guess Daisy, like, this meeting was supposed to be like once everybody was free, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I believe 10 p.m. was
10
the
p.m.
initial.
10 p.m. Yes. So it would be like 8:30 right now.
Oh, it looks like you got time if you want to head back.
All right. Well, just congratulations on your duel. Did you experience an epiphany?
I guess so. Yeah.
See? Duels are great.
You know, you're onto something. You're full of good advice.
Yeah, guess we could probably wrap up the episode we're on and maybe watch one other thing. Did you want to come?
I'm going to assume the Chris thing would be after the meeting.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. You got snacks?
Yeah.
Somebody brought him.
Oh fuck, let's go! I'm so fucking hungry.
Oh my god. Excellent. As you guys begin to exit towards the entrance of the stadium, you do run into Daisy.
Oh.
Hello, Daisy. I mean, Ms. Bunsen.
What's up,
If you're
Daisy?
nasty.
God.
Sorry.
Big up to my nasty ones.
Daisy doesn't it immediately respond? She looks a few ways. There's
Some kind of
clearly
way.
there's Daisy has three different things tugging at her brain, clearly, like just by the look in her eyes.
The recent assassination attempt, one of them.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a real big one. She's not like, I mean, she's obviously maybe a little jumpy for it, but I think it's, I don't know. She's troubled. She looks troubled.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody wanted to approach that notion or if...
I was going to say Victoria stands there waiting to see if she's going to say something because she looks like she wants to, but she isn't initiating the opening.
This face journey invites
Yeah,
an introduction.
everybody's just standing around awkwardly, looking sad.
Did you see the duel?
Yeah.
Eyes. Oh,
Or, well, you know, a chunk of it.
And
I don't know when Daisy arrived in relative position of the duel starting, but
You probably saw a little bit of it, especially the the Black Bolt bomb.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. Everybody saw that.
Yeah, it's on.
You will regret it if you miss the Black Bolt bomb.
It's on.
Well, it's just a whole school sanctioned thing, so
No, I know. I heard about it.
I need to find somebody else to challenge to a duel. I don't like that my only one so far I lost quite badly.
well, that's because they fucking cheated.
Oh. Well, maybe Roshin.
Sheen wouldn't cheat.
Yeah.
She would not.
I bet that fight
Not
would be fun.
sagely.
I don't know if I'd win that one though. But
Could probably beat Ren
Maybe.
up, right?
Hey,
She brought the
guys.
fight, huh?
Look, I know I said later tonight, but I mean, we're all here. Can we just convene a little? It is important.
okay. If it's I'm studying for the next event. so-
I know.
Right.
I understand that we're all doing things here, and I just, it's serious.
Okay. Well. Okay. Lead on. To
I
a
think we
meeting
were
location.
just heading to name. I think was the idea.
The rendezvous point that you guys set up at the beginning was name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if possible, that's basically where she'd go.
Okay. Daisy leads the two of you to the parking lot with name. There's it's quiet, it's dark. Not all the other cars are various faculty members or students who have rich parents. You get to name, the lights pop on. His name's like, oh, what's up, everybody?
Hey, how you been holding up?
Pretty good. I was in a race.
Yeah.
That was cool. Also, I think I think there's this school's haunted or something.
Haunted?
Yeah, there's ghosts and skeletons and shit.
Skeletons.
I said a curse word. I'm so sorry. Hey, can someone take a quarter out of my change holder and put it in a jar?
Just
Okay.
in the cup holder.
Thank you, Zelen.
There
I-
are skeletons. They helped me assemble the scaffolding for the light rigs.
Oh, sick.
Oh yeah, and the skeletons at the race.
Yeah. Dude.
Didn't you say something about a spirit or something, Zelen?
Yeah, there's the shrine out off campus has some kind of spirit that was angered after we disrupted the shrine, but hopefully seems to be been appeased with flowers.
Oh,
Oh, well, there you go.
hell yeah, dude. Maybe I should give the ghost that was just here some flowers.
There's another ghost?
Yeah, one was just here.
Whoa.
Yeah. What are you guys doing here?
What the ghost that was here, was it? What was the ghost like?
I don't know. She was small.
That was a she.
Yeah, I think.
A little she ghost.
The shost. Ah,
Was it?
did a portmanteau.
Was she wearing did she have any kind of Zero Scout things?
What's the Zero Scout now?
Guys, serious conversation needing to be had.
Well, I need to check for bugs.
Bugs.
What if she's a spy?
You think the ghosts are bugging our car?
What? What?
Victoria's looking around.
Does anybody want to make me an investigation check?
I can do a perception.
Both
Why
of
is the ghost a spy?
She's been hanging around all this time.
Oh,
Perhaps
there's
she has ulterior motives.
there's a Zero Scout meeting here. Like,
Yeah, in
like
name?
there. Well, I don't know. She can walk around wherever she wants. She's a ghost.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Daisy just pitches the Richard.
Oh.
Did you want to make that check, Zell?
Sure. Look for bugs.
I got an A above Victoria out of 15.
I see.
Wow, look at that. Yeah. Victoria, spy master.
She just opens her big ass eyes.
Wow. They turn into searchlights.
Yeah.
I see.
My anime eyes.
With a 15, Victoria, you don't see any like devices or anything that would be like a bug, but you do see a little bow, like a hair bow.
Oh, she reaches over and grabs it.
It's red in color. It's kind of new looking.
The she ghost has left a bow.
Whoa.
All right. Well, now that we're done accusing children of espionage. Get
But
into
they
the
are
van,
getting
everybody.
the car though.
Please get in the van.
Everybody in. Let's go.
Sorry, Daisy.
The door's open.
Someone gets in the van.
Yeah, Victoria gets in. Hands the bow to Zelen for detective work.
Evidence.
Yeah, bag it.
All right.
All right. Look. I had, you remember Zelen, I believe you mentioned you had a run-in with a certain group back in when was that?
Huh?
You'll have to be more specific.
Unfortunately,
The-
she can't.
There was you got a sword recently for some reason. It's some kind of weapon, right? You stole it from somebody.
Oh, this? Zelen reaches to the small of her back and produces the nothing blade.
Yes, Zelen, you produced the
Yeah.
Nothing Blade. And
Oh yeah.
you're not sure when you got it. You must have got it at some point, but
One
it's
guy.
it was probably from some weapon store or something. You might have picked it up when you were working with the like the dwarves and stuff in Harbor or something like that.
I'm pretty sure you told me you took that.
Huh?
You know, you fought somebody. Look,
Maybe.
what the important thing is they are here
Oh,
and they're not happy.
Oh, do they want that thing back?
What did it? I might need a refresher on what they. What he had. Was it just the weapon,
The
or was
person
there other things?
the person said that they were here because one of their weapons was taken, and that's a big no-no. In addition, you all appear to be either working against them or,
Okay.
following them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, yeah, they're mad about you taking their weapon. And they also seem to be pretty heavily at odds with whatever we're doing. Not sure how much they know what we're doing, but and have tracked us to this point and basically cornered me in broad daylight. So they're not messing around.
I see. All right. Tomorrow I will watch you, provide backup.
What? Uh, mm. Well,
No,
That's got to be one of the most
will-
comforting things I would have ever heard.
I
Sorry.
will still have to participate in the event, so please, during the quiz show, find a good place to be visible.
oh no. Does this mean Daisy has to host the quiz show?
Maybe.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Hello?
Listen, give us the Vanna White, Daisy.
Oh, I guess I'll have to figure that out. Right. Was there really just, they were just sort of like, hey, was there any like actual terms? Like what kept that guy from just killing me?
Not much.
Mostly just getting his shit back?
Yeah, they
The
want to get
social
the,
contract.
they want to get the stuff back, and also they don't want to draw more attention to themselves, likely, because you were
Yeah.
in a room with people, and if you just suddenly keeled over, that might cause suspicion.
I mean, yes, in that instance. I'm just saying in general,
Yeah.
like
Also
their
highly
current
improbable.
obstacles.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
So gauche.
the audacity,
Yeah.
the impropriety.
Yeah, exactly.
I need my pearls. So like, I might be able to help, huh?
Yeah.
For sure. Like, you guys know how like I'm an angelic being and all that, right?
Right.
And like
Yes.
my I was a righteous angel of fury, and my power was immense.
Right.
So
Nods.
I can kind of channel into that a little bit. So like, you know,
Daisy just actively uncomfortable being reminded.
I look. One of my favorite things is how much Daisy hates this. So
She
like,
feels bad for Nate.
I know.
It is sympathy. I will stress that.
I know. It's just name seems so chill with it.
He's so chill with it.
But like, if there's like people who are like, being super aggro, I can like make my frame like a sanctuary that can like, turn back aggressive actions. You know what I mean?
That sounds very helpful, actually.
I won't be able to move while that's happening.
Ah.
But if you guys need a place to hold up, maybe cuddle, chill for a little bit. I love a good cuddle.
Uh-huh.
We can. I can rock that for you.
There is an awkward bit of body language when he says cuddle, but dissipates.
So, Daisy, were you given a time frame or any further instructions on the delivery of the knife?
No. Right? I don't
They-
think there was
we-
no
we-
ultimatum.
We will be in touch.
Yeah, it was. They seemed to imply that they would contact me. Contact in big scare quotes. From what I understand, they are doing something. They said they were working in opposition to us, but I don't think that's just to stop us. I think they are after something as well. So that might be slowing their motivation to just kill me immediately.
Daisy, it's like even, thieves don't necessarily want to kill people. That's
I'm
the
sorry.
goal of villainy is very rarely to kill people. They
I'm
are
sorry, I didn't
professionals
stop
trying to do a
ask
job.
about their motivations. when they had a knife to my back in front of children. Well, behind them.
Okay, well, I'm
Well, did the kids see anything?
Well, no, that was kind of the idea.
well. I'll be there tomorrow to look out for you.
All right. Thank you. You be careful too. It's got a lot more serious than I was hoping.
Oh. Is that all the important shit?
I suppose that does cover the important shit. Ah, crap. I forgot to grab Timony. Keep him aware
Let
of
him
this
know.
too. Well, yeah, we need to. Especially about the sanctuary thing.
Well, I guess I had something I gotta say too, if we're having a meeting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what a tone. I'm gonna be sticking around after we finish our job for like a week or two or something. I don't know.
Are you gonna go to class?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Chris asked me to stay.
okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes that's very important.
Victoria looks touched by this response. And then turns to Daisy.
Complicated expression. Okay. I mean, you know what? Like, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right?
Yeah, sure. And I mean, you don't have to wait on me or whatever. Take it out of my vacation or whatever, and I can make it back to Mineshaft on my own. If you guys
Right.
gotta get moving.
Yeah. Right. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, meeting,
Trying to
huh?
trying to remember if there was anything else or if that was I think that was just the primary motivation of your meeting, right?
Yes. Somebody
no,
somebody
I can't.
attacked, so
I think
Unless you
everything
got
else
the-
was covered.
Unless you got the answers to the quiz.
No, she
Okay.
did not get the answers.
Fine. Thanks for nothing. Just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm useless.
No.
I don't do nothing around here. Anyways,
mm.
no, yeah, the meeting awkwardly peters off.
All right.
Seems appropriate.
So I'm gonna go back to Timony's to continue to study media. And once any civilians are clear, I'll let them know about your stuff.
Right. Oh, all right, since it's just us in the van, I do have details on an alternative way in the vault. At least that doesn't involve winning,
The eyes.
if it comes to that. But problem is it requires coordination between 7 people?
Correct.
7 people.
I mean, when have we not done the work of 7 people, though?
No, like literally 7 people.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I could probably. I may be able to, if we need it, I could probably get Tara, Brandon, and Landon to fall in line.
I mean, okay.
Oh, that's
Like-
right.
I'm not putting it off the table. But recent events do make me a little nervous about that kind of process, but we should definitely be ready to do it.
It's
Uh,
difficult to perceive. Victoria rolls her eyes.
just, it more than the school is watching our activities now, so
Let's see.
we need to take that into account with every step we take.
If we can't bring Tara and her gang into it, I guess that I might have 2 friends. So we would just need one other person in addition to Timony. I don't know if they're quite crime friends.
This might be a good time to remind you that as you guys have interacted with different people on campus, I've been keeping a running total of like positive and negative interactions with them,
Woo!
which have been 1-to-1.
Where are my social links at?
Which have been 1-to-1. Like a good interaction is +1 point, a bad interaction is -1 point.
Gotcha.
So,
Thrilled.
would you guys like to know how many positive social interactions you guys currently have?
Yes.
Okay, so we have.
Bring up the stats.
So we do have one with Zelen for Tara Cook. We have another one with Zelen for both Brandon and Landon. So good job. We have a 2 with Daisy, and now an also +1 to that because of Zelen. So a total of +3 with Farah for all the things you guys have been doing for her. With Roisin, we have a +2. So that's another positive relationship. For Hunter, we do have a +1. For a very genuine heart-to-heart. Because of this duel alone, Jewel has gone from a -5 to a +1.
Good lord. I'm glad I got a 25.
Yeah, no kidding.
That did knock 2 points up. Frog Boy is also positive, and Drek is at a 0. Was at a negative,
Phew.
is now at a 0.
All right.
So you do have at
Okay.
least 7 people, including yourselves, if you want to
We're on good terms.
on good terms with you. I will say that the higher those numbers are, the more likely it is that they are going to help you, and talking to them will like be easier to do. Your difficulty will be to convince them to do
Match.
something is be less difficult.
Okay.
Other side of this plan, I forgot to mention, is along with the 4 extra people, we will need to find 6 other teacher badges.
We'll just like
So,
steal
you
them.
know, I truly can't imagine how else.
All right.
I guess I can
I have a
ask.
crowbar.
I can look into this. See if there's a way we can maybe forge some or something.
Mm.
It's the notion. I'll get back to
many-
you on that.
Yeah. Just for the next week, just say you lost your badge every day, but secretly you haven't lost it. You're just hiding.
Got a whole pile of them.
I will.
Obtain report.
It's on the whiteboard. Daisy's right. say I lost badges every day.
Oh, I'm such a klutz. Ah,
Oh,
jeez. You
gee.
won't believe what happened again.
I can't get in the bathroom.
Oh, I dropped it down
Only bathroom.
the sewers. And you ever?
A big bird just flew down from the rafters. And
I
just-
I was mugged.
Mrs. Bunsen.
My
I'm so
grandma
sorry.
died and I dropped it in the grave.
It just didn't seem right to jump in there and get it. I don't know why I was wearing it.
Jesus Christ, that's more. You have too many now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I ate it.
Was there any more notes for the
I'm
meeting?
really hungry.
No more
Alright.
for the meeting for Victoria.
Okay.
No, yeah, sorry. This is a conclusion from Daisy's side.
Okay. As
Shared all
Daisy
relevant info.
as Daisy makes a note to that you need the badges, also remind you that some of the teachers you met during your last couple class days might have those on hand if you want to try and get a hold of them. Now,
Oh, crap. I just remembered there is something Victoria should probably say.
what's up?
Yeah.
She turns to Daisy. Hey, you know what happens when you don't show up to detention? They wouldn't tell me.
Well. Do I?
You don't.
There's nothing that Daisy might have read off camera.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this is fucking stupid.
I haven't had to give anyone detention
Except for you.
except for you. I didn't assign that one. I gave Jewel detention. Technically.
Someone was there when Victoria got those detentions from
Correct.
Deji, right?
Yeah, so Deji
Yes.
Blackstone.
But Deji seemed to like my art. I may be able to. That may establish some kind of rapport that I can use to ask and maybe try and get your detentions lessened or removed.
Oh, I mean, that'd be cool, but you really gotta fucking beg these assholes to take away my fucking stupid ass. She pulls out the crumpled slips from her pocket.
Multiple slips.
Oh, wow. You really racked him up.
Fucking stupid reasons, too.
Daisy, you would know that the language should be more detentions.
Ah. Yeah, that it
Don't.
clicks finally.
No.
Reaches for it. No.
Victoria.
I got the pad in my purse here, actually. No.
No, yeah.
No, she just has the moment of realizing, oh, right. Oh, man, yeah, Victoria got fucking slammed.
As a grown ass adult.
As a grown-ass adult.
But yes, Zelen might be able to help you with some detentions. But if there's nothing else, I think we can move on to our next couple scenes.
Yeah, that's it for Victoria. She just wanted to basically say, like, hey, do you know what would happen if I didn't do this? I may or may not be preoccupied for the next few evenings. I might just blow it off, though.
Oh. Anyway, so Daisy, tomorrow I will find you and watch you.
Yeah, Daisy looks towards the door and
Just if they said they're going to
Should be
contact
good
you, you
to go
shouldn't be
home.
in any danger, presently. Just be mindful of your surroundings.
yeah, you know me.
If you know any botany that wards off goats, you may want to
Goats?
ward your ghosts.
Ghost.
Got it. Sorry.
Meh.
I know plenty
I
that
don't
words
know.
off goats.
Yeah, no, I don't think there is any. Goats will eat anything. You can use them to clear blackberry bushes.
It's true. With that tidbit, I think we'll cut away to people walking back to places. Zelen and Victoria heading back to go maybe check out some stuff. Daisy heading off on her own. Believe Victoria, you had something you wanted to talk about with Zelen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did the I did that thing where I talked to Chris.
I'm glad.
I think it went good. I think he wants to talk again tonight, apparently, though I'm not sure if it's because I picked a fight with his girlfriend. Oh shit, was that a bad idea? But it seemed to work out so good.
So it's, you know, I think it was probably a good idea. I e- even if, you know, fighting somebody in a battle feels negative in the moment, it can have positive long-term consequences and act as a strong foundational bond.
Yeah. Would you say that's how it was with you and Ellen?
No, exactly. I mean, there was a lot of emotion, especially in our last fight, and having it gave us a very well, gave us an understanding of our positions and our thoughts, and we under we learned a lot about each other that we, couldn't hide, couldn't lie about.
Yeah. Good place to be honest, I guess. Can't really hide your intentions too well.
Hmm.
Been a long time since Chris and I got in a fight. I don't know if that'd be good or bad right now.
Maybe maybe not in this. I don't know. Perhaps in this specific case, combat is not the answer.
Yeah, I'm probably a little too strong anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No, it's fine.
He did seem a little out of breath for not being a participant in the fight.
He's never been very sporty. Nerd.
So
Not
Caught
that
his
that was a
ass.
bad thing, but
so you're when you're staying, you what do you think is going to happen after that?
I don't know. I really don't know. But I guess I'm trying not to think about it, and I'm just gonna see how this turns out. I guess maybe I just want to enjoy spending time with him if he wants to hang out.
Yeah, it's for these, for the past while, I've how have you felt when I've been like spending time out with Ellen and things?
I don't know. I mean, Ellen's really cool, and I'm glad you're close now. I like Ellen. Uh, I mean, I guess it's kind of maybe I'm a little jealous, I guess, but like I'm
Okay,
happy for
yeah.
you.
That's also I am also a little jealous, I suppose, just for worrying that about being selfish, but it is important that you get the chance to
And Courtney
be
Collins,
with
right?
your brother.
Yeah. I think I have to prioritize it. No, I want to prioritize it.
Well, I will wait for you.
But I'm still. She like grabs her by the shoulders. I'm still here for you. And hey, that thing tomorrow, following Daisy around. I know you're super strong and everything, but you know, 6 eyes are better than 4. So 3, whatever. I'll keep an eye on you. I mean, they're after your sword, right?
Well, if they want it, I'm not going to give them nothing.
Hell yeah.
Very careful phrasing,
That
actually.
was really funny.
Dylan's the coolest.
You're so fucking cool. God damn it. Oh, okay. Well, this conversation occurs. Zelen, you eventually make it back to the room. I believe Victoria has another appointment tonight, though.
Yes.
Golly. I think we'll keep following Zelen here. So Zelen, you get back after this whole duel and this meeting and everything. You're in the dorm. Timony has he's been kind of pacing in front of the door a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, hey, you're back."
Sorry. Is Ferris still here?
She is asleep.
Oh. Someone's going to try and gently wake her up.
Huh? Barely open eyes stare back at you as she kind of, "Oh, hello.
Hi. I'm sorry about running out like that. Victoria was having a duel, and I had to make sure I was there just in case.
I understand. Sorry, I think I was tired."
Do you want any help? Or do you want to go home, and do you want any help getting there?
No, I
You're-
should be able to make it. I'll just she kind of gets up and I'll just grab my my cloak and I'll head off to the dorm. Thank you guys for having me tonight. It was really fun.
It's been nice to meet you, Farah. I'll probably see you around tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. And she gives a quick dip as she doesn't want to bang her head on the door frame and heads out.
Zelen's going to give Timony the breakdown on Daisy's news,
Mm-hmm.
both in mysterious assailants
Oh no!
and the vault preparations. And Zelen's not going to mention at this point name apparently seeing a ghost around in the Red Bow.
Gotcha. He goes, well, if you guys need any help with the plan for the passes, let me know. I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you.
Did you want to stick around and watch any more stuff tonight?
I think that may be just about done for tonight, but there was one thing I've been having trouble with. I was hoping you might be able to answer
Anything
or
you need.
explain
Sure.
or justify.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, Timony, you've met Gliz Bitterdew.
That he's the pixie guy from the Taka Club.
Yeah. And so I've met Gliz Bitterdew. And I guess I've met other men in the past who have approached me similarly in a aggressive way. I don't quite. Timony, what is the deal with men?
You have never seen Timony grow pink as he is right now. His little ears kind of pop out from behind from like underneath his beanie. He's wearing like his white shirt with his tie, and he's swapped over to like some lounge pants for the night. And he's just kind of so. Oh, that's a big question. Um, so when you say aggressively, uh
In a catcalling kind of way, I suppose, but also in like casually disrespectful.
he looks down and then looks back up at you. He was pink before. His skin's no longer flushed, but he looks determined, I think is the best word to describe the look on his face right now. Unfortunately, while I understand it to be very rude, there are some people who cannot control themselves around um, a young lady such as yourself, uh, and as regrettable as that may be, um, it is very often that this behavior is not curbed or corrected.
So, but why me? I don't see how I could uh, be appealing in that way at all.
But you're beautiful.
I
I'm sorry. y- maybe it's you have a very you have a very powerful presence. Perhaps they catch on to that. Um, listen, it's uh,
I don't. Hmm.
if you ask Daisy or Victoria, they would both say, as as other people who could recognize this beyond just myself. In fact, if you ask anybody, they would all say that you were very beautiful. You're intelligent. You're rather sharp witted as well. You have a way with the blade. Your skills are peerless even. Um, so you know it's not just like I don't I'm not the only one who thinks that you are wonderful.
Well, it's just okay. All right. but I didn't like these other people don't know me. They haven't had any chances to form any conclusions based on the actual Zelen. I I appreciate that you do know me and have projected feelings onto my form from the actual me.
It's not a. It's not so much about your form. It's you. Um, I don't know a lot of people who are special and unique in the way you are. It doesn't.
I'm just when I don't. This body isn't. Sometimes it just. I don't know if it's mine. You know, there's thousands exactly like it. If anybody cared about the body, they could go buy one.
He puts his hands on your shoulders. Jalen, no one is you. I you I don't think your body is what matters. You are what matters. His eyes are really big and he doesn't look like he's gonna cry, but he looks very serious. Um
Well, thank you, Timony. This. I trust you and your opinions a great deal. You have a lot of value to me in your thoughts and actions. I thank you. You are also special.
I think he hugs you and uh you are very strong. This might be the first time that you are realizing that he is also quite strong. Um,
Dylan will hug him back a commensurate amount.
um, sorry. Uh, um, I think correct. This is a good place to stop for tonight. Um, you wanted to make sure you can have time to process all this new stuff we've been watching for tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Do you want me to walk you back to your dorm?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
he like walks over to the door. His like a little buckler shield is on the ground. He kicks it and like catches it with his hand. Ready to go.
Have you been practicing that?
Every day, 4 hours.
So you're getting pretty good at it. Good job.
Thank you. I think Zelen and Timony walk off into the night towards so Zelen can be escorted back to her domicile. And lastly, a bit later in the night, it's lights off on campus. Victoria,
Yes.
you were headed to the pier for a rendezvous.
Rendezvous. Yes.
Excellent. As you make your way to the pier, um, you see Chris sitting on the edge of the pier. He has a box of beer with him. Uh, uh, and a little flashlight that is kind of shining a dull light on the lake.
She takes a moment to brush off the slight air of awkwardness that she is growing increasingly tired of, and she jogs over and plops down next to him.
Good, you're here. Okay. Um, how do I put this? Oh God, you gotta.
I gotta
No,
what?
I'm sorry. I haven't been thinking super straight for the past day or two. Um, so I didn't know you were having a duel with Jewel.
I didn't either. Uh, I mean, until it happens, she's the nonchalance falls off as she suddenly remembers. Wait, I don't know if he's upset about this.
I she I'm glad you're both okay. Um,
I didn't hit her.
I know. I know.
I mean, I didn't try. I could have, but not that I was gonna try to. I mean,
While you are protesting, he kind of like he has not touched the beer. He just remembered this gesture and is trying to make things comfortable. Um, as you are protesting, like I didn't hit her. I if I wanted to, posturing even a little bit. Uh, he turns to you and says, "Victoria, Dad's coming here."
what? Wait, here? Like here?
I was on a call with some of the other like I guess more senior faculty, and apparently he's coming to officiate the final day of the spirit thing. Um,
Why?
I don't know. That's why those he like looks around. Those like walker people have been hanging around the town and some in the campus a little bit. I I think I think he knows we're both here.
Dad, did he not know you were here?
He thinks I'm going to Artist Academy.
Oh! I can't describe it other than PogChamp, I'm sorry. Holy shit!
Yeah, when I got into the all wizarding school, despite displaying no affinity for magic myself, it was something truly incredible. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to sell that one. I'm on track for all 8 years, though.
Oh, that's so cool! Hey, I didn't know you were studying magic here. I mean, I could maybe help you out some. Wait, sorry.
Victoria, I'm not studying magic.
So what's the plan then? I mean, you've actually got shit tied up here. You can't just leave.
I can't, and I don't know what he's gonna do if we're both here, and I don't know how. Listen, he's supposed to be here for the last day, so I don't know what you and your friends are doing here. I'm gonna stop digging into it. I don't care. You have to go.
But you said I was gonna stay and we were gonna. N- What if I tried to talk to him? Like I tried to talk to you. You can see she's really pushing that out. Like she truly does not believe it, but she is willing to grasp at the idea of it.
Chris, this is the first time you've seen Chris look tired. Maybe he's not wearing makeup to cover this up. I think me and you both know how that's going to go. I would... Victoria, I urge you, finish whatever you have to finish here and then get out.
No, no, no. Fuck that. No. Listen, maybe I haven't had much luck, but if either of us have experience being a pain in his ass, it's me. I'm not gonna let him come here and take you away or ruin whatever the hell you're trying to have going here.
Right. I gotta, I'm sorry, I have to go do something. He stands up, and starts to run off.
No, she'll catch him this time.
You catch up to him pretty quickly, yeah.
Wait, what's going... Are you okay? What's going on?
You don't... You were gone for so... He's gotten worse. He's... I know he tried to attack your new hometown. But it's not that simple. It's much more venomous now. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm here. You can take as long as you want.
When we were little and started to grow apart, I saw the way he was treating you, and I was scared. I didn't want that to happen to me, so I played into things that I shouldn't have, and now I'm getting this chance, and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm gonna do what I can. Listen, I don't want this to be over, but somebody's got to do something. And he wrenches himself free and darts back towards the school.
Well, she calls after him. Remember, just tell me. I told you I'd do anything if you just tell me, okay?
There's a look of it's a little bit of panic, a little bit of fear, a little bit of knowing what needs to be done that kind of ensorcels his face. But Victoria, I think you're left once again with some beer at the pier bars.
What a bell curve of a day, Jesus Christ.
As we head out, for another episode of Tales of Harper.
Take our first break.
Yeah. Shut up. Okay. Format. So, hey everybody. I'm glad you've been listening. I hope my players had some fun right now. I hope I for one hope you found something precious.
Hell yeah. Find
Yeah.
that precious thing.
So many precious things. Don't slip through my fingers.
Oh, for real?
I'm sorry, you're actually waiting for a GK?
I was.
I thought we were gonna just because we were doing this in 2 mini sessions.
No. I'm gonna it's fine. They're gonna see these separately, and I'm leaving all of this in. So people at home, you can see how
No, fuck
Sasha's.
that. Cut that shit out. That sucks.
Oh no.
Keep it in and double it.
This is the authentic experience.
This is how we do it, baby.
I wasn't sure how you wanted to play that, so I
That's
wasn't
fine.
thinking of one.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. We can save it for the second half. But yes, we will see you next time for some more Tales of Harbor right after this one.